This is another one of those things that keeps popping up, and I feel like I repeat myself sometimes, but I have to repeat myself to spread the good word. And this is something that I tell a lot of my clients. So you're getting some free advice right now, some proper client advice for free. And before I start, 50% of you, only 50% of you watching my videos are subscribed. So if you're watching this video, please subscribe and hit the bell icon, whatever you call it. You know what I'm trying to say. We need to grow, we need to share, we need to keep commenting, we need to grow out here. Anyway, back to the video. Artificial sweeteners, should you be having them? Are they healthy to eat? Are they not healthy to eat? Are they going to cause you some harm in your system later on down the line? No. Very simple. Here's what I tell my clients. You are allowed throughout the day, just to start with, this is only to start with if you're starting a new diet. Obviously, you're going to want some sort of sugar craving because you guys have been eating all sorts of junk, I know it. So what I would say is 2 cans of diet soda, Diet Coke, Diet Pepsi, Diet Fanta, whatever it is, you are allowed no more than 2 throughout the day. And when I say a can, I'm not on about those American-sized cans. I'm talking our UK 330ml cans. You know what I'm talking about, those. So if you were having 4 meals and you wanted to have a little bit of a fizzy drink with every single meal, what I would advise you to do is open the can, take a few sips, have your meal, and then have 1 can split over 2 meals. Put it back in the fridge. I like my drinks ice cold personally. I don't like warm drinks. I don't have any warm drinks. And that's how I would do it. The other thing that you can do, I don't like drinking water. So what I do, sugar-free Vimto. You can get sugar-free Robinsons. You can get sugar-free iced tea sometimes, somewhere, depending on where you are. When I'm in Thailand, I can normally get sugar-free iced tea. In the UK, ain't happening. But remember this one as well. It's not the sugar-free stuff that you're buying, iced tea. If you're going to buy iced tea, it's not the stuff that's been sat on the shelf for months. I'm talking when it's mixed with water. So you get a little sachet or a little stick. You mix it yourself. That one you can have every single day, as long as it's sugar-free. For the other clients, yeah, if you're okay, if you're bulking or you're not too bothered about a few extra sugars, then you can have it. But this video is for those people that are on a diet, that are thinking, is diet sodas good enough? Are artificial sweeteners good? Are they bad? If you have it in moderation like that, it's okay. Now you're going to think, well, if you're drinking water, you're surely drinking 3 to 4 litres of water a day. Isn't that a lot of artificial sweeteners? Well, if you think about it in the grand scheme of things, you're not really having that much. You're only putting a little bit of dilute in with a litre of water. You probably put in less than 100ml of dilute in 1 litre of water. So less than 1/10. It's probably like 1/20th, I think, is the right amount, consistency you should use to dilute any drinks. So you're not going to have a lot. It's not going to kill you. It ain't going to cause you any cancers and all this other garbage that people keep saying that are bad for you. If you want it, have it. Now, as we progress through the diet and week 3, week 4, week 5, don't be having 2 cans of soda, diet-free, sugar-free diet every single day. Limit it to just 1. And then do it sporadically like me. So I will never have a fizzy drink, ever. On a Sunday, sometime, or I'm eating a meal, it's maybe a Thursday, and I'm having some chicken wings, and I'm thinking, do you know what? The last thing I want with my meal is some water or some Vimto, cordial, or whatever it is. I want an ice cold Fanta fruit twist, sugar-free. And then when I get that and I pop the can open and I pour it into a glass with ice, it just tastes nice. And there's nothing in there. There's no sugar in there. There's nothing that's going to harm me. There's nothing that's going to cause me to get fat or spike my insulin or do this craziness and all that kind of stuff. It's not that bad. It's a lot better than having the sugar version. If you have the sugar version, 2 cans every day, I'm not saying it's the end of the world either. But do you really want that? It's going to mess with your teeth and your insides and raise your insulin and all that kind of crap. So try and limit your diet soda. You can have your dilute as much as you want with water throughout the day. And I'm just going to touch on another little thing as well here, which I kind of mentioned in the other video when I spoke about protein bars. These artificial sweetener kind of things, like what do you call it now? I want to get the name right. In fact, you know what? I don't even care about getting the name right. And I'm not going to end the video or edit the video. There's like these syrups you can get now, like a pancake mix or like a golden syrup or like a maple syrup or whatever there are. There's loads nowadays, chocolate syrup. And you're thinking, oh, these are healthy options. Bro, listen, you're having an ice cream and you're going to sprinkle some sugar-free syrup on it. Now, that stuff I don't agree with. You're going to have an ice cream that's carbohydrate only ice cream. There's no fats in this. Look, guys, when it comes to stuff like that, when it comes to junk food, literally junk food, just have the junk food. Don't have the healthier option of junk food because there's no healthier option of junk food because nothing is going to taste like a donut. Nothing is going to taste like a Snickers. A Snickers, have you tasted the Snickers protein bars? They are disgusting. I would never want to eat another one in my life. And I only had it because my mate said, try this Snickers. And I was like, I know it's going to be nasty. I tried it. It was nasty. So when it comes to stuff like that, the treats, if you want to call it that, just have the real thing. Obviously, not when you're dieting. Have it on the off day. Build up to it. I'm going to treat myself to a, ice cream with some Hershey's chocolate syrup on a Sunday. Treat yourself to that. When it comes to sweets and treats, do not get the low-fat version. They don't taste good. They're nasty. There's all sorts of crap and chemicals in there to sweeten them up for them to taste like they're supposed to. Drinks is okay, guys. Drinks is okay because you're only having a little bit. But when it comes to brownies and cookies and all this kind of stuff, stick to the full-fat versions. Hopefully, that clears up everything for you guys when it comes to aspartame and what else do they call it? Sweetex and all this other stuff, like sugar-free stuff. Have it when you need it. And when it comes to the junky, dirty, high-carb snacks, stick to the full-fat version. Hopefully this gives you some value. Comment down below and subscribe.